Hey curious? More than 15 years after the first episode of Wizards of Waverly Place, how are the cast doing today? How do they look? This, and a little more, is what we are going to discover today. So, without further ado, let's go.
But I need to talk to my new friend Tom alone.
Okay, I'm going to woodshop to make a shadow box to display my dead lizard.
Starting with the fabulous redhead Bella Thorne, who played Nancy Luke, Max's secret girlfriend, in one episode of the third season of the show. In 2017, Bella Thorne was involved in a controversial scandal when she revealed that she had opened an OnlyFans account featuring explicit content, and Thorne was criticized by some for exploiting her fans. One of her latest roles was in the sci-fi thriller film Divinity in 2023.
Reproductivity has been declining at a staggering pace. This crisis has a name. Divinity.
I know. I mean, let me move this.
David Henrie played Justin Vincenzo Pepe Russo, one of the most gifted wizarding students of recent times.
Let's go,
Is best known for his roles as Justin Russo in Wizards of Waverly Place and Ted Mosby's future son Luke Mosby on How I Met Your Mother. In 2018, Henrie made his feature film directorial debut with This Is the Year, a coming-of-age film in which he also starred and co-wrote.
Don't you?
Well, I mean, it's a beautiful name.
His latest role was in the TV series Underdeveloped in 2023, a mockumentary about a group of failed and inexperienced producers forced to work together at a production company.
Let's just say she's a tough negotiator.
I've been representing her for over 11 years, and she still calls me Boyd. Doesn't matter. Rawson's not her real last name. It's Quipper.
You know what? I'm keeping the wizard competition on Monday. Nobody imitates me and gets away with it. Except for that little guy I see when I look in a spoon.
Jake T. Austin played Max Russo, the youngest of the Russo kids, and like his siblings he is half Mexican from his mother and half Italian-American from his father.
I'm gonna help you guys for a little bit. Does anyone here like Target? The store Target? Well, the child of the Presbyterian Hospital is giving you guys all gift cards to spend at Target. And
After Wizards of Waverly Place, Jake continued to act in a variety of television shows and movies, and another remarkable role of him was as Jesus Adams Foster in the drama series The Fosters from 2013 to 2018.
Worry about it.
Oh, I'm gonna worry about it because you're a total jackass. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you?
You wanna know what's wrong with me? You start a fight with me, and I still get in trouble.
One of his latest roles was in the film Adverse from 2021, a film about a rideshare driver who discovers that his sister is in debt to a dangerous crime syndicate.
Got some cash, some phones, and some jewelry.
Oh, your question is, I think you're cute. What do you think of me?
We're out of time.
The British actor Gregg Sulkin portrayed Mason Greyback, a purebred werewolf and the most major love interest of Alex Russo as of season 3.
Hi, I'm Gregg Sulkin. I play Grant on the upcoming Netflix series called Pretty Smart. I had to get massively in shape.
Recently, he starred in the BBC One drama, World on Fire, as David, but Gregg also had many other remarkable roles like Liam Booker in the series Faking It and the comedy Pretty Smart. One of his most popular roles was as Chase Stein in the Hulu series The Runaways from 2017 to 2019. Jennifer Stone portrayed Harper Finkle, Alex's best friend. She is one of the 3 mortals around the Russos that know that wizards exist. In 2023, alongside David Louise, Jennifer started a podcast discussing the show, behind-the-scenes stories, episode commentary, and other interesting facts about the series.
No, I appreciate that so much because I missed a lot of that stuff. I also don't know the alternative. Right. I don't know what I missed. You guys were such a safe place.
In 2013, she stopped pursuing an acting career due to her diagnosis of latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. Instead, she decided to pursue a university degree, initially in psychology and later switching to nursing, with the aim of gaining a deeper understanding of her medical condition. Her latest role was in the comedy film Santa Girl in 2019.
I applied to college, and I got in. Yay!
Why would you want to leave the North Pole?
Okay. Don't worry. Look, after all these years, I think I've seen just about everything that there is to see with you kids. No!
David DeLuise played the stern and protective Jerry Russo, father to Justin, Alex, and Max.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Tony, do the other side of a heart. Okay, next time.
DeLuise has also turned his attention to directing, and he has directed episodes of several Disney Channel series, including How to Rock, See Dad Run, and The Thundermans. One of his latest acting jobs was in one episode of the critically acclaimed series This Is Us, as Bill Lundy, in 2022.
Miguel, okay. Yeah, am I saying it right, Miguel?
Miguel. You can say whatever you want, Mr. Lundy.
Sally's just down the hall that way. She'll get you situated with your start paperwork. Miguel.
Well, you may be looking at yourself on the outside, but it's me on the inside. Hi, Mom.
You're in my body?
Yep, and you're in my body.
Maria Canals-Barrera played Theresa Russo, a mortal and mother of Alex, Justin, and Max Russo.
I'm riding in your car. You turn on the radio.
Canals-Barrera has continued to work in both film and television, and she has also done voice acting work, like voicing the character of Hawkgirl in the Justice League. One of her latest roles was in the critically acclaimed Apple TV Plus drama series The Morning Show, as Mercedes, in 2023.
5 million, maybe less.
Would our cash reserves cover that?
Wouldn't that be nice?
How much do we lose if that gets leaked?
Estimate is 1/4 of the projected box office, so...
Why are my clothes so baggy? Why do I have dainty little hands? Why is my voice so high? I'm sure I'm fine.
Bailee Madison portrayed Maxine Russo, an alter ego of Max that was created when Alex and Justin crossed spells and accidentally transformed him into a little girl.
Ken's episode about rap.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I'd like to see you wiggle wiggle.
Madison is also known as the young version of Snow White in the fantasy drama series Once Upon a Time, Sophia Quinn in the drama series The Fosters, Grace Russell in the comedy drama Good Witch, and as Imogen Adams in the horror thriller series Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin. Her latest role was in the Hulu series The Hardy Boys, in 2023, as Drew Darrow.
Unless, of course, Miss Darrow wasn't listening.
A quantum particle exists in all possible states simultaneously until it's measured, which collapses its superposition and the particle chooses one state to be in. Basically, the cat is both dead and alive until we see it. Oh, and I was both listening and not listening.
You seem very nice.
Me? Well, I'll have to check the schedule.
Are you trying to be cool?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay. I'm really tired of cool guys.
The sexy and fashion Lucy Hale portrayed the older lady Miranda Hampson, the new kid of Tribeca Prep and Justin's girlfriend, in 2 episodes of the show.
I think we often so forget to love ourselves. I accept all parts of me, not just the good parts, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Hale is also a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, and she has spoken openly about her own struggles with anxiety and depression. Lucy released her debut album, Road Between, in 2014, peaked at number 14 on the Billboard 200 chart. Her most popular role was as Aria Montgomery in the acclaimed series Pretty Little Liars, a role she played from 2010 to 2017.
Please just listen to me.
Nothing you say will change anything! I don't even know who you are.
Yes, you do.
One of her most recent roles was starring in the comedy film Puppy Love in 2023.
Well, they seem to be getting along.
Oh my God! Get away from her, you must! This is your fault!
Oh my, I'm sorry. You know what?
Whatever.
Lose my number! Hey, what are you whining about? At least you got laid.
What you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm making a pizza.
Oh, watch it. I own sarcasm and didn't give you permission to use it.
Cute.
Daniel Samonas played the bad boy Dean Moriarty, Alex's main love interest in Season 2 who she enters into a relationship with. After Wizards of Waverly Place, Daniel had only a few other roles in small productions, and in 2018 he was taken into police custody at Burning Man for an allegation of driving under the influence in Nevada. Nowadays Daniel freelances as a carpenter, practices knife making, and is an independent locksmith.
Justin, I already told you I'm not telling you how old I am. If I did, you would freak out. Like Caesar did. Oh, shoot!
Bridgit Mendler played Juliet Van Heusen, an immortal vampire who has a relationship with Justin, with whom she eventually ends up together in the series finale. Nowadays, Bridgit Mendler is an anthropologist, researcher, and future lawyer who graduated from USC and continued her studies at MIT. Mendler is also a singer, and her music is a mix of pop, rock, and electronic music. In 2012, the album's lead single, Ready or Not, was a commercial success, reaching number 49 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Her latest role was in 2019, in the Netflix series Marry Happy Whatever, as Emmy Quinn.
Yeah, listen. When you first meet my dad, maybe cool it with the Star Wars talk, just until he gets to know you. And then, I don't know, maybe also after.
You're so cute when you're trying to hide who I am.
Can't believe we're running against each other. Zeke for president. Zeke the Beakerman. It's time I stood up and became my own man. But if you give me a good reason, I may vote for you.
Dan Benson portrayed both Zeke Beakerman and Zack Rosenblatt. They are friends of Justin and are often confused due to their similar names and appearances.
So it's a really weird experience now to be kind of way more famous than I was before, just because I made this like extreme choice into doing more like sex work.
Do you feel like you had a choice to do this after the news came?
I absolutely had a choice. I just felt like it was also a massive opportunity.
Nowadays, Benson has shifted the focus of his career and is now an adult content creator, primarily producing explicit content on his platforms. After Wizards of Waverly Place, Dan had only a few other roles in series and films. One of his most recent works was voicing the character Ethan in the animated series Rick and Morty in 2017.
She is who she is. Now you go to her. Brand new.
Come here right now.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Ethan. I love you.
Love you so much.
You did it again, Cubby. Come here.
I'm not telling you anything.
And finally, the amazing actress and singer Selena Gomez, who played Alex Russo, the big star of the show. Now with more than 430 million followers on Instagram, Selena Gomez has had a very successful career since the end of Wizards of Waverly Place in 2012. She has continued to act, sing and produce, and has also become a successful businesswoman. On the personal front, Selena has been open about her struggles with lupus and bipolar disorder. In 2017, she took a break from her career to focus on her health, and she returned in 2020 with her album Rare, which was inspired by her experiences with mental health.
Why don't you recognize I'm so rare?
In 2021, Selena returned to television in the critically acclaimed Hulu series Only Murders in the Building, for which she has received an Emmy Award nomination as a producer and a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in Television Series Musical or Comedy.
Is it okay out here? Hey, Mama. Yeah, we're like, yes, at work and slay and yes, over here, like, yeah.
Yes, queens.
Mama?
Well, now it's time to remind you of 2 important spells, the like and the subscribe. Use the click button as your magic wand, and don't forget to check out these videos to discover more about the cast of other Disney and Nickelodeon series. Bye-bye.
And these are